Good morning. Back, street switch down Melton Mowbray, planning permission. With recent events that have been going on around the country with illegal migrants receiving £250,000 brand new houses in rural villages and things like that, straight across the road from a children's park, I thought I'd pop up here and take a walk around because I thought it was a fitting area, if you know what I mean, for people to come and have a look. Now around this area there are quite a lot of England flags and stuff like that. Obviously England's playing in the football. All these bottom floor ones are sold. But who to? That is part of the question I will be asking. We don't know who to. Now it's been made a lot easier for me to actually be able to talk about HMOs and things like that at the moment. None of them have actually been moved into yet, but they've been bought up by somebody. This one's actually for sale. This one hasn't been bought. Now these are single self-contained flats, I think, as far as I know. I don't know whether anybody's actually in there. Let's have a look. What you get for your actual money. You're getting upstairs as well by the looks of it. Nice little townhouses. Lovely little townhouses with electric and everything else. Got a few things to show you during this little video that I'm doing today. Some documentation, some things I've found on the internet. These have got electric charging down the back here. And they all look like they're finished. And I'm going to say it, they have kept these in keeping with the area. So here's all your electrical charging if you have an electrical vehicle. This will be for your bin. Now I'll show you a clip quickly of what's happened in this village where they've dumped, well, where they were going to dump a load of illegal migrants on their doorstep, and people were extremely worried. Take a look at this.
I'd win that because there's a family already in there.
Is there really?
Yeah.
Oh, I didn't know that.
And they'd moved him from Stockport, and his wife and his 4 kids, and he doesn't want to live here. He's been given a 250k house and he doesn't like it.
Because they're not in the cities where they can go and do their things.
City.
Yeah, yeah.
Because he came over and originally he was an Uber driver.
Yeah.
He'd been working for Uber. Then he let his visa run out, so then he went for asylum.
Well, what they have to do is, I think what they do with that is the visa runs out and then they have to hide for 2 years, I think. Isn't it? They have to hide for 2 years and then after 2 years they can say, I'm asylum.
He'd been living in Dubai. And he's from Pakistan.
So as you can see from that video, they were quite concerned. DP Audits has been up there and had a look round and done a few interviews and stuff, of which you can head over to his channel and have a look at. Now, I googled, or I AI'd, should I say, are there any charitable organisations in Melton Mowbray that help with immigration and things like that? And it came up that yes, there was. And a couple of the councillors down at Melton Borough Council felt the need to actually get involved and volunteer to help these people. Illegal migrants, in other words, getting them bikes and things like that. I'm not going to mention any names, but it will be in the document. Now, who are they actually associated with this charity? The name of the charity is in this next document I'm just about to show you. I've circled it in red so you can see it. Take a look at that. And as you can see from that document, that's the name of the charity and the person that was involved with it, enabling illegal migrants to move into Melton Mowbray, into HMOs and things like that. I think they're not telling us everything that they know. Again, but who are this company actually involved with? Well, they're involved with the City of Sanctuary, Leicester City of Sanctuary. Now, Leicester City of Sanctuary are an organisation over in Leicester run by Muslims, basically, and Islam and all that lot. A charitable organisation and everything else. You'd think they're doing good. You'd think they're, you know, doing the right thing and everything else, wouldn't you? Well, you'd think they're doing the right thing. Then you have a look at who they're involved with. And they're involved with Just Stop Racism. Have a look at this. Say No to Racism, or whatever they're called. Now, these are a protest group that go round Leicester, standing outside train stations, Barclays banks, banging pots and pans and things like that. Loughborough has got one as well. Now, the reason I bring this up is because some of these organisations, that class themselves as charitable and they're being nice to people and things like that aren't as nice as what you fucking think they are. Believe me, they're not. They are violent. Now, I've got a little statistic here for you. Violence from the far right, or what people like to call the far right, and violence from the far left. The violence from the far left has increased fourfold over the past 4 years. Look at this. And as I said, they're involved with this stop racism, bashing pans and having a go at people walking along the streets, minding their own business, that just feel like doing a bit of recording like myself. And they're not very nice people. And to be involved with these sorts of people and with the worry of people with HMOs and things like that, which they have a goddamn right to be worried about. You have people like the Melton Times and Leicestershire Live trying to run smear campaigns on people like Simon Lumley for voicing people's opinions about it, for basically telling the truth, which I find abhorrent and disgusting. Now, we're just down here at the back of this dodgy place at the moment. I'm going to take a walk back up here through the hospital. But as I said before, people don't believe me when I say that racist runs deep within these people and things like that, and within the authorities in general, that tell you they're doing good work. NGOs telling you that they're doing good work by enabling illegal migrants to cross the channel, mostly men, to come across the channel, some of them, not all of them, some of them which may be criminals, be done for rape, and probably look at your kids and think, that'd be nice. You may not like what I say, but it's the fucking truth. And it's as plain and as simple as that, and as clear as day now. These are the times we're living in now. I didn't do a video about it yesterday because I was chilling out and I was enjoying my day, more or less. I'm going to have a look through here. Yeah, it's the rugby club down the bottom there. It's usually fenced off, that is. But anyway, as I was saying, to me that is just disgusting. And people need to start realising exactly what it is that's going on, and exactly why it's going on and why it's happening, and why we have this lefty socialist government that are fucking everything up. And we've got to get rid of Andy Burnham. I was hoping Reform were going to be in town today, but they're not. Not a lot I can do about that. But, again, these documents and everything that I've shown you today are proof that we have a two-tier system. Oh, I don't know what that was under my foot there. Now, this system is against the white Christian male and female. The normal person within this country, the ones that natively live here, the natively born here, the ones that are supposed to be here, basically. Now being taken over and replaced by an ethnic minority, where in their country, rape is absolutely normal, especially raping children and things like that. We've just had the inquiry for the Pakistani rape gangs, haven't we? And we all know what they say, don't we? Whether you like to admit to it or not, the evidence is now clear. The evidence is there. We knew all along, but the leftists said, well, you've got no proof for that. Fucking have now. So what are you going to say now? What are you going to do now? Well, what you get is you get people like Stop Palestine, Help Palestine, and all these idiots that you see on TV and on Facebook, basically saying, you know, refugees are welcome, illegal migrants welcome, and everything else. As long as they don't need to move in near us, here's a petition so they don't move in near us. What a bunch of...
There they are, guys. Everywhere you go, wanting to free Palestine. Just walking around Leicester, doing a video, and come across these guys wanting to free Palestine. Never mind wanting to help you.
And I'm sorry about the extreme language there, but as you can see via that screenshot that I took, these people, you literally could not write it. We want loads of refugees and illegal men coming into this country to doing what they're doing to families and stuff, as long as they don't live near us. You champagne socialist, bigoted, fucking racist arseholes. That is what you are, you communist bastards. And excuse the language, yes, there has been a lot of language in this video. Anyway, back to the facial recognition that I noticed in Morrison's. I'm still waiting to see whether it is facial recognition, and if it is, I'll be doing a video on that tomorrow, because there isn't, but there should be some type of notice outside of Morrison's or something like that to actually warn you or forewarn you that they are using that type of technology to gain your biometric data, but they clearly isn't, because I checked outside. I asked the security guard, and I asked one of the employees there, not on camera, because I don't shove my camera in people's faces. I'm not that type of person. But still, that would be a GDPR problem if you wanted to gain your data. You are entitled to it, and you can also have it deleted. They'll say they don't keep it. No, they don't keep it. They sell it to some fucker else. That's what they do. Let's be honest, and that's why I do what I do. This is why I do these videos. So people are aware of exactly what it is that's happening around them. I'm a little more observant than most because of my ADHD, because of my street photography. People might not like what I do, but it's in the public interest. Like it or lump it. So Miss McMood has basically said that she's going to ban any new houses being given to migrants and stuff like that. Now, another way they're getting around these HMOs is basically classing 3 men that would live in a 3-bedroomed house as a family. That's another way around it, because if it's a family unit, you don't need HMO permissions, do you? Just another loophole that they can take advantage of. And these need to be looked into, because we all know these fucking immigrants couldn't lie straight in bed. So it would seem that I was actually right about Morrison's. Here's a little screenshot that I've put, or taken should I say, about biometric data being collected by the Home Office, ready for when they bring in the digital ID. So, just shows you, if you're a little intuitive and you're a little nosy like I am, you can get this information quite easily. Let me just cross this road without getting run over. And the next one. Zub zub. So yeah, they didn't have any signs outside. The guy that I asked in there that was on security, you'd have thought he'd have known about it, but he didn't. He knew absolutely nothing about any AI, facial recognition being used in Morrison's. And basically the Home Office backs it. Like I say, you've seen that. Here's that screenshot. So there you go. It wasn't just me that was suspicious about it. Other people were very suspicious about it as well. So there you go. One of those things that happen that we don't all know about, but we do now. Madness. So I thought it would be worth taking a quick look at the front as well to see if there's any signs to say they're using AI facial recognition. Just cash machines in here, no signs anywhere, nothing that I can see. Absolutely nothing. So what do you think to that, guys? I mean, they're gathering everybody's information, like they say they'll know what you've been buying and stuff like that, with other cameras that they've got as well. A little bit disingenuous in my opinion. So, welcome back to Street Switch Photography. This is the second video. This will be going out on the Sunday, but this is an event that's actually happening on Saturday. Quite a lot going down. I'm down here to promote this music venue and everything else, and the events that they actually put on. They've put on quite a lot in the past, and these people haven't long moved to Melton, and they absolutely love it. You can't fault Melton Mowbray for the people. I mean, that's the best thing of Melton, isn't it? The people, let's be honest. Now, I'm down at this event. They're going to be holding a lot more events, but this one's running a little bit late, but that shouldn't be a problem. Like I say, they're going to be doing a Scarfest. So Scarfest is basically soul music, all your types of music like you like, if you're into the mod scene and all that sort of stuff. This is the actual venue. They've got a bar, they've got food, they've got drinks, they've got everything, toilets on site. Dean had to apply for a lot of licenses. I think this one holds up to 500 people. They put the football on down here and absolutely all sorts. It's called The Village. Now, again, as I said before, they do amazing food. As I said before, burgers and fries, £9 for a massive... Now, I've seen these burgers and they're not small, they are big. And you know how the inflation of prices have put things up and everything. Well, you're not going to get it cheaper. It's probably not going to be more expensive, but you're not going to get it cheaper anywhere else at the moment. And if you want a day out and things like that, I believe it's free entry. I'm not 100%, but I know that Scarfest is about £20 per ticket. Obviously, I'll be promoting that event. Plenty of seating. I know they've got a dance floor and everything else. I just thought I'd pop down and see what was going off. But this one will be opening at 2 o'clock today. So hopefully everything will go okay. Obviously, they come across problems and things like that. And that's just the way things work, I'm afraid. But there you go. See you in a minute. So they are just about to get rid of this this trailer here on the back of this tractor here. They're just trying to figure out how to put the thing on it there. Look, I'll just show you. I won't get someone that doesn't want to be on camera. But yeah, this will be gone. So then you'll be able to see like the whole venue, everything. Now, I've got to pop to Iceland after this and go and grab a couple of bits for home, but I thought this would make a bit of a different video. Has he got it? There you go, it's on. Job done. Safety bolt on the bottom. I don't know whether it's a food trailer or whether it's a what's it for? Has it got anything written on it? No. So I'm going to come from behind it because I don't want to get squished. But there goes your trailer ready for the event to start at 2 o'clock. Again, it's running a little bit late. They do come across problems, like when they did the football. Somebody decided to unplug the generator. Again, not Town Estate's fault, but there you go. You all right? Not bad, thank you. So when preparing for events like this, it can get quite complicated. Things can go wrong and everything else, And it's just one of those things that happen. It can't be helped. It can't be planned for. Some things you just cannot plan for, I'm afraid. But it's still going ahead at 2 o'clock. Everything's looking good. Dean's just come down to unlock the bits and bobs, ready for everything to kick off. As you can see, this bar will be now opening, and they've left the gates open so people can come in and sit down and everything, which isn't a bad thing. They're going to be opening the disco box. I call it the disco box. But this will be your disco over here. Obviously behind that big shutter there. Now for me, that would make a fantastic garage to do my scooters in and do all my bits and bobs. But yeah. Anyway, so this event will be starting at 2 o'clock. I'm just about to pop to Iceland and grab a few bits for tonight, for something to eat. This has been Street Switch Photography. If you like this video, like and subscribe, go and hit that notification bell, and I'll hopefully see you in the next video. Enjoy the rest of your weekend. I'm just going to go and find out if there's an event on tomorrow. Dean, is there any events on tomorrow? It's the cinema, is it? When's the next Two-Stroke Sunday? So the week after. We'll be coming down for Two-Stroke Sunday, so we always come down for that. There'll be some scooters, music, food, live music as well. Let's turn this around so we can get this. Booyah. Recorded in 1080p again because I quite like 1080p. It's warming up now, the sun's coming out for this event. Got to collect new videos from a scooter channel. Aluminum. Did you give them your aluminum can? Batteries. They don't say it's a path or like that, it's side work. Tennis isn't tennis, it's racquetball.
2nd of August, Chris, is next one.
Yeah, I'll be back off holiday for that. Absolutely brilliant. That's the day after my bloody birthday. So I'll have some birthday money to spend. Hey! Right.
The next event of interest to you will be Scarfest.
Yeah, I'm coming down to that anyway. Perfect. I can hear a lot of scooters today. Or at least 2-stroke flaming motorbikes or something. Right, I'll catch you guys later. See you in a bit. So there you go, they're the dates for the next, we've got Scarfest, and we've also got 2-stroke Sunday. I'll bring my scooter down on 2-stroke Sunday. We'll come and take some video of the other scooters that come. We'll listen to some of the music, have a walk around the venue, probably even get backstage again at Scarfest, because I know there'll be some live music and stuff. So that's me finished for the day. This has been Street Switch Photography. Like and subscribe, and I'll see you in the next one. Bye for now.